Getting right back to the topic, in the previous video we discussed about the experiences of Swami Krishnanand Saraswati and how Swami Gananand Saraswati planted the seeds of Hinduism in Africa. Going deeper into our research, we reached an African country where Hinduism was relatively older than Ghana. But the reason for this was not the Indians, but the British. In 1834, Britain passed the Slavery Abolition Act, so that all the colonies in the world had a complete ban on slavery. However, due to this, the British agriculturalists faced a problem of free labor. Now the British agriculturalists had to pay money to get the labor done. They had to keep fixed working hours, and in slavery, they had to work with the slaves for 18 hours continuously. Work could be taken, and that too for free. When the British mentioned this problem to the government came up with a new rule which gave birth to bonded labor. In bonded labor, the person who is unable to repay a loan has to repay the loan with his labor. These laborers work without salary for a specified number of years, and after the completion of the time, they are freed. After this, a large number of bonded laborers started being brought from India to Britain's African colony for farming and related activities. The labor tenure of these laborers ended. After this, they were promised land to settle there and were given complete freedom to practice their religious practices. At that time, South Africa was divided into 4 colonies: Orange River, Natal, Cape, and Transvaal. It was in Natal that most of the Indian laborers came, and even today, Durban City, located in this area, has the highest number of people of Indian origin. Apart from laborers, Indian teachers, Indian traders, and artisans also bettered their expenses. People from India started coming to Natal for opportunities. Despite racial discrimination, this Indian community, with its hard work, gradually became one of the elite communities there, and Hindu cultural practices started getting promoted there. However, then a strange thing came to light. While doing research in the region, we came to know that the process of the arrival of all these Indian traders, Indian laborers, and artisans to South Africa did not start because of British rule. Surprisingly, these Indians were here even before the British. Who were these Indians? They are the Swahili Treasure of Africa, and there is a unique thing in their language. Can you tell what these Hindi words are called in Swahili language? There is no difference, neither in the words nor in their meaning. Similarly, Sanskrit's Simha became Simba, and Dwari Shalam became Dar es Salaam. The reason for these similarities is the Indian and Persian traders and sellers. From the 11th century onwards, many of them started coming to the eastern coast for trade. Many of them settled here and set up homes with local women, due to which Indian and Persian genes are still found among the Swahili people. Strong trade between the Swahili coast and India lasted for hundreds of years. Due to these activities, the name of currency in the Swahili dictionary was called rupee. During the British time, the Indian rupee, which was prevalent in India, was also used in transactions here. In 1906, it was replaced by the East African rupee. But India did not just give language and currency to Africa. The name of the national dish of Tanzania is pilaf. Biryani is one of the most favorite dishes on the eastern coast. Chapati is made in all the houses here, and like North India, samosa is the most popular snack here too. Hindu and Jain communities here are called Baniyani, which is derived from the word Baniya. India and the Indians gave Swahili coast its culture and its identity. But in this region, there is a country to which the Indians gave a lot, but in return, the Indians got only discrimination and betrayal. In 1896, skilled laborers were required and they were not locally available there. That is why the British immigrated 40,000 skilled Indians. This project ended in 1902, and some Indians stayed there who were highly skilled. Because of this, these Indians entered the administration and businesses there, where they saw rapid growth. With the increase in the affluence of the Indian community, more Indians started migrating from India to Uganda. This Indian community set up their businesses and in just 60 years became the capital of Uganda. The contribution of Indians in the economy reached 90%. That is, 90% of the Ugandan economy was being run by Indians. But this growth faced a major hurdle. In 1971, General Amin of Uganda took over the power of Uganda through a military coup. General Amin did not like this dominance of Indians, and discrimination against Indians started under his rule. Finally, in 1972, the general commanded the Indians to leave Uganda in 3 months. This era was termed an economic war and economic jihad, after which about 80,000 Indians had to leave Uganda. After driving away the Indians from there, the general transferred all the properties and businesses of Indians to the names of his supporters, so that the profits of these businesses would go to their supporters only. But this did not happen. Uganda's local population had neither the talent nor the experience to run these businesses at high profits, like the Indians had for decades. These businesses fell into huge debt in just a few months, which had a direct impact on Uganda's economy, which completely sank. Quickly, Uganda came to its senses, and after 20 years, requested the Indians to return and promised to return their properties. But the Hindus never came back in large numbers. Hence we felt that this entire research done on Uganda was a waste of time. Then I saw a photo. So, what was this photo? What is the oldest existence of Hinduism in Africa? When did Hinduism first gain popularity on the continent? Let's explore these questions in our next video. Thank you so much for joining us today. As always, don't forget to like, share, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Stay curious and keep expanding your mind space.